Wow. This is step one. These miscreants are the priority. The sex pests will be removed. The hotels will close. The flights will begin. I promise you that. Don't need to go over it. The British people know my position. Legal immigration for the foreseeable future. Far more people will leave than enter. Entire visa routes will be closed off from certain countries that are proven to supply us with sex pests, criminals, illegals, Islamists, and the rest. This is vital. It underpins the entire policy. Who would be on that list? Albania, Pakistan, Somalia, Eritrea, Afghanistan, and plenty more. We will discriminate. We will look at the facts and then discriminate. Good. Oh my God.
I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the
He's
same
just letting
fate
them
as
know.
Kenosha.
He's just telling them the way it is. Oh my God, this is insane. We'll get it done. Yes, this is. I've been waiting on this for a while. We gotta have it. Honestly, I wish Trump would just say it like this. This is great. We must understand that legal immigration has done far more damage to Britain than illegal. This is probably the biggest sentence out of this whole post. We must understand that legal immigration has done far more damage to Britain than illegal immigration. This is, I think this is way beyond what I think people are used to, and I'm really glad to hear this being discussed. We need this in Canada too? Yeah, absolutely. So large parts of that must and will be reversed. So they're sending immigrants back. If a foreign national is entirely unable to speak English, then they will be asked to leave. How can you possibly contribute if you can't communicate? They can't. They should go home. Thanks, but no thanks. A foreigner claiming benefits and living in social housing, again, they will be asked to leave. It is simply not our responsibility to care for these people. I wish them a healthy and happy life in their own countries. Watch how that helps us. Watch how that helps us solve our housing crisis overnight. British social housing for British families. Foreign criminals gone, day one. No need to even discuss that. We will not tolerate extremists that wish to do us harm. Foreign Islamists will be deported. Dual national extremists will have their citizenship stripped and then deported.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
This is insane. This is crazy. Oh my God. This guy's just doing what I want. This is exactly what I want. If an individual surrenders his second citizenship in an attempt to fraudulently remain in Britain, we will take the necessary steps to reverse that process and deport them. There is a recurring theme here, I'm sure you have gathered. So yes, the recurring theme is you're going back. And ILR will be abolished in its entirety. The Boris wave will be reversed. If a country refuses to accept deported citizens, we will threaten them.
Armed and dangerous!
Oh my God. Wow. Holy fucking shit. Do you think he's going too hard, too fast? No. This is the way that you have to go. You can't, you have to go all the way in as soon as possible. Because the faster that you stop the problem, the faster the problem stops getting worse. You immediately, and also this is what people have been waiting for. Like this is like, I think this is the moderate position, right? It is, it's the moderate position. Do you think this is a step towards, what's this here? Mustache Painter 2.0? No, it's a step against the Mustache Painter, actually. And let me explain why. If this movement fails and they fail to actually have a reasonable immigration policy that puts British citizens and British people first, then you will get a Mustache Painter. Like, the reason why you don't have that right now is because you have people like this that are trying to solve the problem through the legal system and fairly. Basically, if you prevent people from being able to do it in a non-violent way, you make it inevitable that they will do it in a violent way. And so, really, you should be hoping that this guy succeeds. Because if he doesn't succeed, and another guy comes in, and he succeeds, that's going to be a problem. Let me tell you that. So anyway, because sadly this isn't going to work. Well, either way, well, that's what I'm saying, right? This is a step against it because you don't need to have that happen if you can just simply have these people be represented. That's what happens. And implementing this is a nightmare, by the way. Why? You just get the police and the military to go and find all the illegals and get rid of them. Like you just put them in a camp for deportation,
Holy
and then
fuck,
you
you
just
got
send them
two.
out as fast as you can. Like, what are you talking about? It's fucking easy. Like, you just go through the database, you say, well, who's this guy? Who lives here? Okay, it's we don't know. Okay, let's go over there and find out. Okay, it's this random guy who won't give us his name. Okay, get in the box, right? There you go. It's so easy. I don't understand it. Like, if you can, yeah, I mean, really, if you had, here's the way to look at it, right? If you had, like, 1,000 guys, could you figure out where all the illegals are? Could you do it? Like, you have no skill in this at all. You don't know anything about it. Could you figure it out? I could. Be easy. Just give me all the housing data information, give me the income information, give me the, the license plates, give me all the federal and state information, and then just have it, like build some sort of fucking algorithm that puts it together, creating a degree of, probability of bad actors, and that's it. What database? They have 1 million of these databases. What do you mean? They live together anyway, it's not hard? Yeah, exactly, it's a joke. And so anyway, if a country refuses their deported citizens, we will threaten them. Foreign aid, visas, and remittances, and more. Push to work with the Americans and others. A deportation NATO. Do it once hard enough, and it won't have to be done again. Oh my God. A third-party scheme like Rwanda is key. What? It means if we cannot ascertain where a foreign national is from for whatever reason, they go to Rwanda. Wait.
You shall not be harmed.
Oh shit. Go right. You get hot dropped in the middle of Africa.
Armed and dead.
Oh no! Is it hot over there right now? What is the temperature in Rwanda?
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
No, I want to figure this out. Yeah, what is it? Oh, it's actually, honestly, it's pretty nice. Man, maybe I should go to Rwanda. It's a nice place. Yeah, it's not so bad at all. 62, yeah, how about that? Nice. Damn, okay, well, surely it won't get hot, right? And so anyway, let me go back. I'll go through the rest of these. Where we go? I got distracted. So basically, if you won't tell them where you're from, you get hot dropped in Rwanda. Oh my God. We will take a small number of high-skilled migrants on one condition. It benefits the British people. Rules and fees around spouse visas will be eased for individuals from
Go, you don't need
the
the portal, bro. Just go and take thing.
brutally crushed, but hardworking British men and women will have every right to bring their
Go on,
foreign
go on,
spouse
go
to
on.
Britain and raise a family.
TND1,
That's
TND1.
right. Bro, if
Heal.
you want to go and collect some other chick from some other country and bring her back, that's totally fine. That's right. This
Nice
will
aim,
be
Deadpool.
celebrated and encouraged. All right.
Nice aim, Deadpool, nice aim.
Yep. Easy yoink. Yep, there you go. Passport bros. I guess so. Replace the Karens. Exactly. And now they're going to complain about the Great Replacement. And their arrival and subsequent contribution to Britain will be a net positive. You're right. Yeah, I mean, you bring in a bunch of hot girls, like, obviously, it's good. And in the combination, the vast numbers of unproductive migrants being ejected. Unproductive migrants being ejected. I love this language, man. I really do. There will be one winner, the British people. How many deportations will this all result in? Millions. If you don't like that, then Restore Britain is not the party for you. If you agree, then I hope you will consider joining us. Man, this guy follows me. I should DM him. I should. Like, this is insane. I should see if he wants to come on the stream or something. This is nuts. Oh my, Restore Britain now has more members than the Liberal Democrats? Wait, what? Another 10,000 patriots have joined in the last 24 hours.
Reality is but an illusion.
Oh my god. Wow, the UK Rwanda policy was a plan to deport illegals to Rwanda until the new government got in, then stopped it. That's what he's referring to? Well, he can just put them somewhere else too. Like, it doesn't really matter which one they go to, right? The problem is that they're gone. Or the solution is that they're gone. And my MP, so he even donates his salary as well. My MP donation this month is going to the first Belton Scouts group in my constituency. A building company went bust, leaving the group thousands and thousands down on a big project. The money will get flooring sorted and hopefully move, and hopefully more, a very worthy cause instead. Bro, this is insane. On day one of the Restore Britain government, the burqa would be banned. It is distinctly un-British, it's unpleasant, it's divisive, it's unsafe. We do not want it in our streets. We do not want it in our communities. They are political symbols used to send a message. Oh my god.
Our enemies are near.
This guy's not fucking around. This is insane. This guy's the GOAT? Yes, this is crazy. And, wow. I didn't expect this to happen. I thought we would be doing this before Britain did. Like, really, I thought so. And it was becoming more common. We can all see it. We can all feel its presence. What must children think of these shadowy figures? Confusion and fear. I simply detest it. It is not normal. It must not become normal. We said that we will have the courage to end the creeping Islamification of Britain, and we mean it. Restore Britain will show that courage. Restore Britain will ban the burqa and the hijab, or nijab. I don't know what that is. Millions must go. Man. Oh my god. This is crazy. This guy's not fucking around at all about this. Reject this guy? Yes, if you were in UK, would you vote for him? Yeah. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. Of course. Oh my god. Yeah. My this is the way that I make a voting decision. Like, is Rupert Lowe taking the actions that are sufficient to solve the problem in the country? Yes. These are the actions that are sufficient. Not only are you getting rid of the illegals, but you're removing the legal ones that are wasting money. Not only are you, you know, like getting rid of the men, you're also getting rid of the women too. You are doing, and you're reversing other types of people, like you're denaturalizing people and sending them back. You're sending back the radicalists. You're sending back the psychos. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm totally on board with this. Absolutely. Like, yeah. Of course, bro has the Asmongold endorsement. I mean, I think that's kind of a silly thing to say, but like, yeah, I would vote for this guy for sure. And then, yeah, no more. Restore Britain would abolish the entire asylum system. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Just get rid of it. Like, yes, exactly. You take people from PvP servers, and then they come to your PvE server, and it's going to cause problems. It is. Here in Spain, they're legalizing 500,000 illegal migrants because the government needs more votes. It doesn't matter. All you need to do is get somebody like this in power, and then you consolidate power slowly, and then eventually, once you take over, then you do anything you want. You just get rid of them. That's it. So, again, things like this don't happen overnight, usually. Like, this is a very, very, like, there is a long-standing, you know, pattern here that this is built off of. And that's really my point, is that you can't look at something like this and say, oh, okay, well, things are getting a lot better. Let's look at it from this perspective. Because, no, I think actually it continues to get worse and worse and worse. But you have to wait, and eventually you will have the opportunity to take advantage of that, and you will do very well. Once one domino falls, the rest will. That's what's going to happen. Sadly, this will go nowhere. Soon he will be arrested under the accusation of terrorism, and everything there will become worse. Him getting arrested will be the best thing that could happen. It will be. Because it'll make him a martyr. It'll make him a martyr, and it will galvanize everybody else out there. Like, that is the best case scenario if he gets arrested. Like, if anything happens to this guy, like, they basically have already, you know, admitted defeat. So, he'll have a mugshot just like Trump. Yeah, exactly. And it'll be forgotten in a week. I really don't think so. And the reason why, it's because these are problems that are happening on a regular basis here. And, oh, wait a minute. Restore Britain will not pretend that a man wearing a dress is a woman. We're just not going to do that. We will not deny biological reality. We will not indulge this madness. Men will be banned from women's sports, categorically and absolutely. Women's private spaces will be protected unequivocally. If a man enters a woman's toilet, that will be treated as the invasive act that it is. Biological men will not be placed in women's prisons under any circumstances. This filth will be kept.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. When I see
Oh my God!
I think, wow. I mean,
No way!
don't compare.
This is insane! Shit, I'm moving to Britain, yes! Oh my fucking God! This filth will be kept away from children. Any teacher or medical
Battle
professional
starts in
pushing
5,
the idea that a
4,
child is born in the
3,
wrong body
2,
will be sacked
1.
and they will be.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
T'Challa has built quite an empire.
Dude.
Let's see how strong it truly is.
Chaos control.
Oh my God.
That's
This is exactly what I said. Like, this is what I said they should do. He's literally just, this is it. Like, this is the same shit I say they should do. This is amazing. I love this. And, yeah, we will not tolerate it. Any doctor found to have given...
mission area is yours to capture now.
Wait. This is retroactive. Any doctor found to have given. To have given is past tense.
Tremble before
Now we're talking. Now, see, now we got a real one in there. Oh my God. This is insane. Any doctor found to have given vulnerable children mutilating surgery or puberty-blocking poison will be struck off and put in prison.
Behold the god of thunder!
Under my spell.
This is insane. This is, dude. This is what I want. This is exactly it. This is it. This is what you should do. Like, he's just saying what should happen. Is this legit or all talk? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. But I'll tell you this, at least he's talking. At least he's talking. This is the first time I've seen somebody talking that's saying this stuff. And I take what I can get. And he's turning Britain into Agartha. That vile flag will be banned from public sector buildings, especially schools. That vile flag. Dude. This is what we all wanted. Restore Britain will protect women, and Restore Britain will protect children without apology. If you agree, I hope you consider joining our party. My favorite thing, what I like the most about this guy, is that he doesn't try to use any emotional language at all. It's just, yeah, we're gonna get him and we're gonna put him in jail. Why? Everybody knows why. Yeah, we're not gonna let him go into women's bathroom. Why? Because they're not women. Okay, yeah, all right, so sign up for right here. Yep, there it is. To a point, exactly. Yeah, literally does not give a fuck. I love this. Yes, refuse to apologize, does not elaborate, and engage. And again, the main reason why I think that's substantial is that this is a man who understands the concept of framing. He does not operate inside of the frame that the political discourse is designed for you to operate under. He just simply explains things in a matter-of-fact way and he doesn't use the language they want. He doesn't talk about it in the way that they want to talk about it. And this is something that like very few people understand. And Trump is another person that understands this sometimes to a fault, is that you never accept the frame of reference that your opposition puts on you. Never accept that frame of reference. Because if you do, that now you are, like, they wouldn't put that frame of reference under you if they didn't want you to lose with it, right? That's it. It's anti-establishment. He doesn't talk in circles. Yes. There's no talking in circles or anything else. What would you need to hear and see from someone who wants to run here? This is what I want JD Vance to do. Okay. Copy. Okay. Paste. All right. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. That's it. That's what I want him to do. And just enter. All right. Got it. Problem solved. So he's even, and this is whenever, you know when they say you'll get tired of winning? You will win so much you won't even know what it's. You wouldn't even expect it. He is literally saying what I was saying, that what we need to do, foreign wives and husbands. So if you want to go out and get a girlfriend in like China, you know, the Philippines, I don't know, Sweden, or Russia, Ukraine, fucking Japan. If you want to go get one of them and bring them back, that's totally fine. That's it. From Brazil? Oh, I like the sound of that. Yeah, there you go. Argentina. Yep. And so there it is. And this is amazing, man. I love to see this. But if a British man wants to bring his American wife to Britain in order to build a life together, we will encourage and enable that. There you fucking go. And I love to see this, man. I really do. And let me go back. I'll see if I can find anything else if there's, you know, really worth looking at this. But, yeah. Let me see if there's any more of these that are worth looking at, but yeah, it's amazing. It really is. It's fucking amazing. I'm happy about this. And so, yeah, they don't want our, Lamau, they don't want our women? Yeah, I probably not. No more asylum seekers. This guy is an actual patriot. He is. And I hope that we can get somebody like him in America. This is the kind of stuff that I want to see happen in America, too. And the fact that it took 2 years after we got married for my wife to join me in the U.S. with illegals flooding in as lunacy, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. A dark money group is secretly funding high-profile Democratic influencers. That's right, guys. Taylor Lorenz puts out an article claiming that influencers were paid to push party talking points and were not allowed to disclose any ties. If that were true, that the influencers were allowed to not disclose the dark money funding at the time, which is not true for contract, then why didn't they disclose the dark money that they were taking? Why keep it a secret? So I listened to what she was saying, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you like my ideological perspective on this, okay? If you are taking money from any sort of political group, or you are taking any sort of consideration, and what I mean by consideration is the legal definition of this, where this is housing, a car, like, you know, like, do you remember how Gamergate started? Whenever it was like people that would like get a free Xbox for giving a review for a video game, right? Like, I mean, this is literally fucking Gamergate, but like with politics. So it's a little bit it's a little bit of a bigger deal. And so anyway, the Pee Wee 2 update's up. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll make sure that I've got it. Try again. Okay, I'll see, maybe disconnected from patching server before patching completed. I'll try it again in like 5 minutes, okay? And then maybe it'll work after that. And so anyway, 30 gigs. Yeah, no, I'll be ready for it when it happens. Don't worry about it. So anyway, I said that I hate to say it, but I actually agree with Taylor Lorenz here. Not only is it potentially illegal for not disclosing a paid promotion, but it's also fundamentally disingenuous rap behavior, embarrassing, pathetic, and dishonest. So I might have been, this is the worst part, I might have been misled. Because it seems like some of the people in this article and some of the things in this article are already being retracted. It seems like some, and I don't know this yet. We're going to look at it. We're going to see what's going on here, right? And so here's the article right here. And obviously there's been a bunch of this going on. And people were being accused of being paid $8,000 a month. Some people are being paid a tremendous amount of money, and they were not disclosing this at all. So a lot of the people that got named in this article spoke up about it. So we're going to listen to at least some of them, and we're going to see what they're saying. And so one of the people that got named was David Packman. Another guy that got named was, I think, this guy too, Brian Taylor. I'm not sure really who this person is. But we're going to go ahead and listen to what he says.
At the risk of giving an internet troll more attention, I want to address a piece that Taylor Lorenz wrote yesterday for Wired. An initiative aimed at PC Democrats Online offers influencers up to $8,000 a month to push the party line. All they have to do is keep it secret and agree to restrictions on their content. Literally nothing in this statement is true. The article is about Chorus, which is a nonprofit that I helped found to build up a creator ecosystem, which everybody says they want, but few are doing. So here's what Chorus is. It is a scholarship program to teach creators how to grow their accounts, foster engagement, launch their own shows, and become profitable on their own. It's an incubator program to build the pro-democracy ecosystem. Influencers and creators have never been more important when it comes to how Americans are consuming their news. The right has been doing this for years, and the left needs to catch up. That's why we're doing this with.
I think that a lot of left-wing people have this idea that all of the right-wing talking, like commentators are being paid by some fucking, shadowy interest. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but has it ever occurred to you that maybe not everybody's cheating? It's just that these viewpoints are more popular, and that's why they get more traction. I mean, that's where I would really start.
With Chorus. So let's talk about what Chorus is and what it's not. Chorus does not pay creators for content, does not tell them what to say, it does not control who they talk to or work with, and there is absolutely nothing in the contract that could even be reasonably interpreted to say that we do. Period.
Wow.
Full stop. I don't know a single
So she just made up a bunch of bullshit?
creator who would willfully sign up for a program that would tell them what they can or can't say. That's not what this program is. We pay people to show up to workshops and technical trainings to optimize their content online. For example, we've got trainings on how to package content for YouTube.
Well, he said full stop. I must trust him now. Oh, and you're going to trust her? She's a proven liar. She's lied about tons of things. She's misrepresented tons of things. Why would you believe her?
On how to optimize audience retention for Instagram and TikTok, trainings on how to form an LLC. Again, there are zero restrictions on their content. And by the way, the program works. In just 2 months, our cohort has added a combined 6 million followers. That's not including me, and seen their views and engagement grow. That is the point of the program, to teach creators how to be effective with whatever messages they want to promote. And with regard to keeping it a secret, there is a standard confidentiality clause in the contract to protect the privacy of the creators. On the literal first day of the program, it was made clear.
That's pretty standard. I mean, in my opinion, I do think that if you're part of a program like this, and it's kind of like an incubator program in this way, and you're not disclosing it, and you're gaining advantages and affiliation from it, I think that not disclosing it is kind of, it's misleading to an audience, because again, the fundamental reason why I think people seek out influencer content is they're looking for an authentic take on world issues that are not bought and paid for by some sort of larger foreign interest, right? So my fundamental viewpoint is that anytime that you're talking about something and you have an, there's like an impulse or a reason for doing that, or there's somebody that's promoting you doing that, and you don't disclose that, or you don't have that anywhere. I'm not saying you have to say it every 5 minutes, but like you don't have this stated anywhere. I think that you are engaging in a degree of inauthenticity. I think you are. I think you're engaging in a degree of that.
To all of the creators in their kickoff session that they were and they need to be followed up to confirm that. Right. Creators have videos about Chorus, they've got donation links to Chorus in their bios. I myself have made videos that were posted all over the internet about Chorus that reached hundreds of thousands of people. It was not a secret, never was.
So she's just made it up. So if they've made a bunch of videos talking about this thing, it's not really a dark money group then, is it?
An unseen assist.
Like, because if it was dark, then nobody'd be talking about it.
There's no implication in the article that this is some arm of the DNC or the Democratic Party. We have literally nothing to do with the DNC. I spend 0 minutes of my day thinking about the DNC.
It's not how Democrats work. It's heavily implied that everyone must toe the party lines. It's enforced, even though it's not explicitly stated.
Creators do not toe any party line. How could we? There isn't a party line. Creators are absolutely allowed to speak out against the Democrats, and in fact, plenty do. And frankly, course creators should and do criticize Democrats when they suck, and quite often, they do suck. I've seen posts saying that this is APAC funded, which couldn't be further from the truth. I'd venture to guess that most course creators, myself included, on both YouTube and Substack, have spoken out against the atrocities in Gaza. Lorenz says that the 1630 Fund is, quote, a powerful liberal dark money group. 1630 Fund is our fiscal sponsor. One of the largest documented donors to 1630 Fund is the same person funding Meteor's Reporters in Residence program, which Kelly Lorenz herself is a part of. And guess what her monthly stipend is? $8,000 per month. So she
Wait, what? Wait, so you're telling me that she getting paid $8,000 a month to write a bunch of bullshit, but she's getting mad that people are getting paid $8,000 a month to make videos about a bunch of bullshit? What the fuck? And then also, they weren't even getting the money?
Supreme lives
Wait.
once more.
She's criticizing an entity that is funded by someone that she is currently taking money from. I guess it's okay when Taylor Lorenz gets paid, but no one else. The monthly stipend that we offer is so that creators can do this work full time. We've had numerous creators in the cohort full time. That is what we do. I'm really proud that we can give creators that support as long as we're in the we want people to create more content.
96K a year?
And we want to make sure that they can afford to pay their rent and their bills while doing it. If I could have cohorts with 1,000 people in it so that everybody can be part of the program, I would. For everybody saying that they would like to be part of the next cohort, we would love for you to apply. That's our whole goal, is to build up an army of pro-democracy content creators who can speak authentically about the issues that they care about and be able to do it as effectively as possible. I should note that while I started this program, I have never and will never get paid. I do this 100% as a volunteer. I have never earned a dime from Chorus, and I never will. I want every dollar that we raise to go to
But democracy, I mean, it's a Democrat thing, right? I mean, so like they have their talking points. I think some of their talking points are bullshit. They're obviously bullshit. But, you know, let's try to think a little bit past that, guys.
so that they can do this important work without spending 8 hours a day.
It's a bit bigger than that.
I've been saying for years that the left needs to build up its creator space. That has never been more.
You're right about that, but like, here's the reason why none of this will ever work. The reason why it won't work is that it's not organic. See, whenever Charlie Kirk or somebody like that raises money, he's being funded, I think, a lot of times by his audience directly. There's no secret about this. It's straight up right out there in front of everybody. Everybody knows this is what's happening. And so the big problem is that when you operate a, you know, again, it seems like this is not a dark fucking net thing. And it's very, this is my opinion. Okay, let me actually finish the fucking video before I give my take, okay? I apologize.
True than it is right now. Influencers and creators have never been more important when it comes to how Americans are consuming their news.
Yes.
The left is a decade behind right now. We desperately need incubators teaching and amplifying new content creators, and not just Chorus, by the way. There are other.
If you guys win a decade behind with your policies, you win elections. You're almost there.
Programs in the space doing the same thing. I want all of them to succeed. We need all of them to succeed. There are people like Taylor Lorenz who are desperate to tear the left apart, and in fact, it becomes clear who her efforts help when you hear stuff like this.
Genuinely, I kind of like Taylor Lorenz because I know that she actually believes what she says. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I generally
That's stupid. I don't like him using that.
don't align myself with friends of Tucker Carlson and Cam Sutton.
Friends of this is
I continue to believe that the left is massively. I'm really proud of the program.
Bro, I feel like I'm playing I feel like I'm watching Among Us and everybody's an imposter. I think is everybody here an imposter?
I'm really proud that we've allowed creators to do this work full time.
What the hell is
I'm
this?
really proud of the independence that they have to say whatever they want to say in whatever way they want to say it. I'm really proud that our creators are seeing their channels and their pieces grow. My goal is to see an army emerge to take on the Taylor Lorenz.
An army. You're building Dumbledore's army.
You also want to get in fight, apply the program at wearechorus.com.
Well, there it is. Sympathy, but we didn't put any restrictions on what they could say. It's kind of a cop-out answer. That's how soft power works. I'm going to be... this is... So, I don't even know. I am in the position right now. I don't fucking know what to think about this. I'm going to be real. I don't know really, like, I don't know who's an imposter here. I don't know who's doing this bullshit. You should apply. Yeah, an army, exactly. Because, like, absolutely bananas the way she framed this whole thing. I mean, if you have a organization that's paying people a bunch of money and then they're not saying if they're getting paid. Now you're saying they're not getting paid, but this person brings up a very good criticism. Not that I have any sympathy for Taylor Lorenz, but quote, we didn't put any restrictions on what they could say is kind of a cop-out answer. That's how soft power works. I don't know what that means. If you don't know what that means, you should not be running a political action committee. If you don't know what this person means, you need,
Pick
bro,
your hero.
go right
then
now.
I'm not
You
judging.
need to go to McDonald's, not because you're hungry, but because you need a job. This is embarrassing. Holy shit. What a dishonest. Yeah, and so anyway, he's not being on. No, he's not. And so I don't know what the fuck to think about this. And so I go and I see this. You got another guy. This is two out. 2 minutes. So let's last 2 minutes. Here we go. Uh-oh. Democratic influence getting $8,000 a month. Sorry about this volume situation. We got a volume situation on the screen. Let me go ahead and recalibrate.
No timeline.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying to turn this up just by a little bit. Okay, there. That should be good. All right, apologize.
There's an article published in Wired.
It's still too quiet.
Is this really what it's come to?
Fucking piece of shit.
Thieves.
Oh.
There's a lot of misinformation going on right now because there's an article published in Wired that says a dark money group is secretly funding high-profile Democratic influencers.
The title for this is very clearly misleading, and she should not have titled it this way. And this is the way that I look at it, okay? I mean, we used to buy and sell shit that we shouldn't have been buying and selling, right? Growing up, like me and Cody, we've been doing this. We have not been doing. We stopped doing. We were doing this like about 10 years ago, and we have been doing it for like maybe 10 years at the time, like 5 to 10 years. The moment that you see somebody go, we stop. Yeah, I wonder why. Well, yeah, we got a little bit of a timeout on that one, huh? And so anyway, yeah, and so this, yeah, we stop. We don't do anything bad at all. Make sure that, yeah, we stop. Make sure you say that. I did. We don't do anything bad. We never, no. But back in the day, you know, if you do anything that you can't, like if you make a transaction with an individual that cannot be enforced by legal repercussions, you know that you have to operate at a level of trust that is beyond what is just normal. And whenever and that's my mindset, right? And so the moment that I see somebody that's not playing everything above the board, that's not completely direct, that doesn't say, this is what it is, this is when it's happening, this is how much you're gonna get, and that's how much money I want, and I want it this way, and exactly it. The moment that does not happen, why not? Why not? Why not? Why does this not happen? Why aren't they just being transparent? Tell me why. The majority of times it's because people suck with communication.
I'm shipshape.
But there's enough periods of time that it's not happening because they're fucking liars and they want to mislead you. This title is misleading.
An initiative aimed at boosting Democrats online offers influencers up to $8,000 a month to push the party line.
Yeah.
All they have to do is keep it secret and agree to restrictions on their content. Let me just clear this motherfucker up right the fuck now. Fuck the camera, I'm talking to you real.
Nope.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, tells me what the fuck I can and cannot say. I say what the fuck I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it, and not a motherfucking body got something to say about it. Now that we got that out, but it's very good details of the article is...
I'm going to make a counterpoint to what he said. they probably don't support people that say things that are outside of the scope of what they want to support.
Being a living avatar of vengeance.
You can make that counter argument, but it's very clear that that's not the accusation. So I'm making a counter argument for something that's not being said.
Job well done.
She made a specific accusation. That accusation is a lie.
Long and boring as fuck, and it's also behind the paywall. Somebody sent me the actual article on a PDF file today. Who the fuck is paying for liars? Nevertheless, she's talking about an organization called Chorus, which, by the way, who the fuck is that handsome man on the motherfucking website? Here's your first view as to how this article is bullshit from jump, because she's framing it as she's outing this secret group of people. This website and Chorus as an organization has been public.
Exactly. I actually think this is a hose mad article. The more I'm starting to see this, I really feel like this is a lying ass bitch article. I feel like, honestly, like I'm really, oh man.
Higher bound. They literally say their purpose right here. Chorus is
This guy's bald. He's 100% bald. He's definitely
building the next era for online news and conversation. Not only that, there's literally a huge button on the website that says join Chorus.
Yeah.
Where in order for you to join the Chorus creator community, there's an entire
So
application.
how's it a dark web if there's a website that says how to join? I mean, if I go to the Freemason website or the Skull and Bones website for fucking Harvard, I'm pretty sure it doesn't say, oh yeah, you have to join. Okay, submit your fucking identification that you've made your sacrifice to Baphomet. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen, right? Like, how do I sign up for the Illuminati?
Classes for you to even join, and they also tell you the benefits of joining Chorus. They say Chorus Incubator Program is a vibrant pro-democracy learning community for content creators. Participants receive a monthly stipend calibrated to the level of involvement you can commit to the learning session. Literally, that's what that Taylor really did it out. She saw public information and wrote an article about it in a negative way so that you could believe it. And she tried to backtrack and be more specific. She said, point to me one video where any of these content creators reveal that they were receiving funding from the 1630 Fund, a dark money group, prior to our article. But then you find out that Taylor...
If you are receiving funding from a group, you should tell people that.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Especially if you are promoting a political viewpoint. It's dishonest not to. Let me ask the question from the opposite direction. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you tell people, I'm supported by this group and they pay me money? Bro, I don't even know who your sponsors are. I don't care. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you absolutely do. I've got it in my fucking... I've always... I have to say it. If I take a sponsor, I have to put hashtag ad in the sponsor. It's an FTC rule. That's the Federal Trade Commission. That's the rule. OTK sponsor? Yeah, and I've repeatedly said, when I was involved with OTK, I am an owner of OTK. I have repeatedly said that over and over and over.